Hello traders, Namaskar. Well, finally we have the bounce back. Nifty gained more than 400 points in today's trade and the Bank Nifty could have done better. But a gain of 711 points in today's trade. $1 million question, is this it? Is this the end of the bounce back? Are we going to see fresh selling from tomorrow or later this week? Or do we have a bottom in place? Let's see what the charts and the prices suggest. So here we are taking a look at the Nifty near-month futures daily chart. Pretty strong close from the index. It has gained 412 points in one day, 2.6%, 711 points from the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty was not participating in the early half of today's trade and then it picked up really well. We can clearly see that all the sectoral indices, all the broad-based indices, have all closed positive. It was a good, healthy, much needed bounce back from the overall market. And it closed also pretty strong. So what can we expect going forward? Let's take a look at Nifty first. Nifty has managed to bounce back from near its previous swing low. And we've marked this big wide range. This is close to that 15,500 to right close to 16,000. It's a big wide 500 point range, which essentially marks the erstwhile consolidation over here. So far so good. The markets are respecting levels little below that psychological 16K mark. So the index has managed a bounce back yet again from anticipated supports. This is a good sign. And on the flip side, when these kind of supports gets broken, they lead to significant downsides also, which means that as we progress, 15,700, 15,800 is turning out to be a very crucial level for the overall market. Now, let's take a closer look. The 75-minute time frame clearly reflects all the 5 bars in today's trade. Positive green, beautiful bounce back. It did not actually create much of a intraday dip also. But I would like to show you 15-minute time frame chart because I want to focus on this particular range that I've marked. This was close to that psychological 16K to 16,100 kind of levels. Erstwhile lows, highs, and now this time we had a breakout. Today it came down close to that level and then followed throughout the end of the day's trade. The reason I've marked this is if we get any kind of a surprise negative move in in tomorrow's trade or day after tomorrow's trade, then we should allow prices to dip down and retest of this range, which is a little above that 16,100. Now, it's a pretty decent move if I drop an info line from, let's ignore this first leg. Let's consider this to be the third leg. And we have a 3.2% rally. 500 points from the Nifty is not bad in a couple of days, 1.5 days. And so even if it gives back 100, 150 points or 200 points, that's okay. We should be okay with it. So we'll keep this level in mind, 16,100 on the downside. What about the upside? As we look at further upsides, we can very clearly, and we cannot miss this consolidation right here. In fact, I can mark this with the help of the tools in Trading View. Now this was the first consolidation, and this was more like a triangular, symmetrical triangle kind of a formation that was there in the past. And this is also quite a wide range. I've got previous swing highs, swing lows, swing highs. So this is quite an important juncture. Let me take a look at volume profile. Does volume profile suggest any kind of such concentration? Oh yes, exactly, bang on, right there. Within that range, in fact, we can clearly see the maximum volumes have happened here. This is quite a wide range, by the way. We are looking at 16,200, 250, all the way up towards 16,400, even 16,450. So you have 100, 150 to 250 points upside possibility. Is it going to happen straight away? I seriously doubt that. I seriously think that the markets will slow down a little bit tomorrow morning, and then we'll try to extend further. So Nifty 16,100, going further, it can crazily extend itself towards 16,400, 450. Who knows? BankNifty. BankNifty also gave a decent move. It did manage to do a catch-up game towards the later half, but okay, I think the intraday choppiness in BankNifty was a tad more than that what we noticed in Nifty. BankNifty did not come down all the way down to its previous swing low, which Nifty had come down a couple of days back. So that's one good thing. But we'll straight away go to the 15-minute chart of BankNifty, and I will show you similar kind of a level which the BankNifty has broken out. Now, if I zoom in, you'll notice that after today's breakout, it actually consolidated within this range. It was buying time there. And so then towards the afternoon, it gained further grounds. Over here also, if we draw similar kind of a range, we will manage to find this for the BankNifty. And if we again drop a volume profile from the recent highs to lows, there you go, 34,000 above 600, it's like 650, so 34,800. So both the indices have given a good breakout. Both the indices have now entered a pretty wide zone of resistance, and I think that excuse me, and I think that this movement, this bounce back, is going to mature itself within this area, somewhere here. Let's take a look at the options data to try and figure out what's happening there. And clearly, if you remember yesterday, I had marked that the option writers have clearly shifted from the call side to the put side, and that reflected into today's trade clearly. After today's close, this is the Nifty weekly expiry, day after tomorrow. We can clearly see huge call unwinding and put writing. Very clearly, all the put writings are evident, all the calls have unwinded. Similar kind of a story picture you will find in the BankNifty, 34,000, huge put writing. Most of the calls have unwinded. Very clearly shows here call unwinding and put writing. So if we take a look at the multi-strike OI and try and figure out what happened throughout the day's trade, from this point to this point, as the market rallied, clearly the calls unwinded. The puts had picked up. Towards the end 1 hour, the puts also unwinded. These were primarily, I think, intraday option traders who would like to take out their trades towards the end of the day's trade. So from the options perspective, it's bullish. We have expiry day after tomorrow, and it's going to be a tough expiry. I think that the call writing might pick up a little tomorrow afternoon, depending on the price, purely depending on the price. But as long as 16,100 holds for the Nifty, number one, as long 34,100 holds for BankNifty. For the short-term intraday trader, maintain a bullish bias. Do not try to short the market unless we get some strong signs that yes, it had extended, it is stretched, it is tired, exhausted, etc. For tomorrow's trade, we should be maintaining a bullish bias as we did after yesterday's close, we should maintain the same view. All the stocks within the Nifty 50 has given us a very good move, the top stocks. But it's HDFC and HDFC Bank which are still lagging behind. It seems like the markets have lost interest in these two, in these twins. But Tata Steel was the metals completely take away. Reliance also gave a very good move, close to 4%. It was well needed, and I would like to bring your notice to Reliance. This particular level, close to that 25.50, 25.60, it's going to be a crucial level for this important stock. So that's it from my side. I hope you made most of the move that we had in today's market. Let's see what's in store for us tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Trade well, trade wise.